Hi, nerds. Jay's here as well. Hi, Jay. Don't meow. What is wrong with you? Anyways. I'm gonna just turn down the music now that I think about it. Holy crap, that's a little bit louder than I wanted it to be. Anyways,
There's a reason why my Discord name is Kitty.
Yeah, I get it. I understand. Anyways, we have some more leaks for you, some more details about what's coming. So we figured we'd go through it and we'd talk about the units that were, well, we've heard about them before. We have Clarisse and Legion that are both coming up and being grand hero, battles. So we didn't know their stats until just recently, actually. And now we're going to go over them real quick and give you our opinions and see where they stand as characters. So let's start off with the masked unit. Who apparently had the ability to either clone himself, or that was a more twisted version of the story where there were like a lot of orphans that were all trained to be the same thing. Legion's a weird man.
Oh wow!
Yeah,
I actually did not read about it.
Legion, from my understanding, well, all of these characters that have been included are assassins from Mystery of the New Emblem.
I know.
A new Mystery of the Emblem.
It's the one thing that they wanted to basically backstab Marth or something.
They wanted to kill Marth, yeah. Some of them were more discreet about it, Legion less so. But Legion was this character that supposedly had the ability to clone himself. Like, you would run into a bunch of him. So I wouldn't be surprised if his Grand Hero battle is just like 6 of him or something.
That would be cool, actually.
That would be awesome. I really hope IS does that, but if not, I'm going to be kind of disappointed.
Yeah, basically.
But like the other thing I read about it is like people were like, I don't know how he clones it, but the other thing they thought about was the one person. I don't want to spoil who the person is that's the whole leader of the assassination attempt, or told to, was that she trained a bunch of oh great, now I just said they trained a bunch of orphans to apparently be the same person and act like a hive mind. That was the other idea. But anyways, Legion's a weird character.
I absolutely adore his voice as well. Yes, yes, yes!
I actually haven't heard his voice yet, so that'll be fun.
The way I just said, it's literally what he says as one of his comments when you click on him, and it's also when he moves to attack.
Ah, I see. Alrighty then. And
he sounds really brutish and really cool. I love him.
Alright, so here are his stats. These are at level 40. This is not plus 10, so the other one, unfortunately, we have is plus 10. But as you can see here, I mean, let's point out some of the bigger facts. I think you should take it away with speed, because I think you're the one who really got excited about that.
Now my cat is coming in.
Huh? My
cat is coming in.
Oh, okay, well. Alright, so Legion, 46 HP. That's pretty substantial. Attack, 36 is not bad. Now remember, this is without his weapon. So he does not have his weapon, which apparently has 14 might, so that brings him up to 50. That is without an A skill. Which might add a little bit more if you decide to put it in there.
He literally has better offensive stats than Lucina, almost.
Yeah, he's right up there, actually. He might be the Axe Lucina, honestly. Which, I mean, sure, why not? His speed is where it really starts to kick in, and
yeah, it's he's the second fastest Axe unit of the entire game, I believe. I maybe Speed plus Raven can outspeed him, but yeah, he does. But aside from this, he's like the second fastest, which is surprising because if you actually see his heart style in his attack animation, he wields a huge as fuck axe.
Yeah, I meant to put that in here. Unfortunately, I did not it did not update, so instead we're using his normal art. Oh well, but still, 35 speed is pretty substantial. Not only that, but give him a Brave Axe.
Yeah, give him a Brave Axe on top of Life and Death and buffs, and he reaches an insane 52 attack.
Yep.
With a Brave Axe.
That's substantial. And apparently he has Vantage from...
No, he doesn't.
Really?
No, he doesn't. Let me tell you his skills real quick, since I have it open. He actually gets Fury 3.
Oh, he has Fury, okay. So,
and Obstruct.
Alrighty then, okay, those are less so. So I'm guessing someone just swapped on some abilities while,
Basically. Well, it basically messed around. Also, he learns Reprisal.
Okay. Wow. Eh.
Reprisal, I'm not so sure about this, though he has 46 health.
Yeah.
For some reason.
I mean, he's beefy, he can attack fast, and he has the attack to back it up, so he could potentially quad. Like, he can, if you build him with the Brave Axe, he could potentially quad attack.
Yeah, with Fury, he reaches 37 speed with buffs, which...
Yeah.
38 with the speed seal. If you go life and death, you can reach 39.
Yeah.
Or 40 with life and death 3 speed seal and everything.
So all in all, I would say he is probably... I mean, I liked Nicholas, but, I mean, Legion's clearly the superior one here, at least to me.
Well, I mean, they serve different purpose.
Yeah, Nicholas is meant to be a, you know...
Yeah, Michaelis is the type of character you just slap quick riposte on it and just use it as a wall against lances.
Yeah.
And to some extent, axes.
But this is meant to be a full-on attacker who...
Yeah, this one is a pure offense unit with poor defense and res. Worse than Cena somehow. Like, he has literally worse bulk all around than...
and also remember that on his weapon, he does have panic.
Yep.
So, if you attack, and, you know, the other units are buffing their, you know, any other characters near them, they will have the panic, which will make their, make it penalties instead. So they will, unfortunately, end up losing stats. This could be, I mean, he could be, I wouldn't say he's a potential, you know, horse emblem killer, but he could really screw them up if he, you know, gets in there and actually manages to do some damage. Alright, so...
It's still hard to use, honestly.
Yeah, but, I mean, not the best thing. If
it's not the best since it only affects after attacking and only one target at a time, unlike Veronica that's just like, I'm nuking panic.
Yeah, but I mean, I think Legion will be pretty substantial. I think he's going to be a fantastic character.
Definitely. He's at least S tier.
Yeah. At least, if we were to do our green tier list, which we will probably do sooner or later. I have to recreate the whole template for tier lists, unfortunately, because it's on my other hard drive. I might be able to swipe that off the other hard drive once I get the chance. Anyways, let's move on. Thank you. Oh, that was the wrong slide. Whoops. We don't want to transition into that one. All right. So next up, we have Clarisse. And as you can see, she is also one of the assassins, from my understanding, in that game who are trying to kill Marth, or at least working towards it.
Yeah, I know she was working toward it. Legion is more interesting, though.
Yeah, Legion is just more interesting as a character. We also have... Technically, we also have the third assassin, well, I forget who, or maybe fourth, I forget which one it is, but Katarina is also one of them, but she becomes more of a mainstay character later on, for other reasons. So, basically, it seems the main theme for this one was putting these characters in that, like, bringing those characters who were from...
Yeah, like all the characters that were relevant to this.
Yes, all of them were. It was quite interesting, honestly, to see this happen. I like that idea. I like having themes around both Grand Hero battles and the Summon of the Month. So it makes sense, and it gives more synergy in a way.
The one thing I kind of hope is, since we know that they are both going to be in separate GHB, I just hope that we'll get both at the same time. I doubt it, but... It
would be really cool, but who knows.
Yeah.
Alright, so, with Clarisse, she is actually our first colorless Grand Hero battle, which is a new thing for us, so let's see if her stats can stack up a bit here. So, let me just point this out real quick. This is a 40 plus 10, so I believe you remove 4 from every stat?
Yes, 4 from every stat. Also, I just want to point out, those are not the skills she learns. The skills she learns are absolutely trash.
Okay, well, feel free to list them off real quick.
She learns Glimmer. Beautiful. Poison Strike 3.
Okay, not that great.
And she's a threatened death father, like Michaelis.
Oh, okay.
Back soon also, so we'll have
Nicholas is also coming back soon, that's right.
I kind of hoped Threatened Death is also a 4-star, because it's a really good skill to have, especially archers with a Brave Bow build.
I mean, that's probably the only good skill that she has, which is unfortunate. Also, just as a note, her weapon has a might of 11. Unfortunately, We don't have, like, it's just, right now, I don't think we actually even know the names of the weapons. We just call them, you know, their bow, whatever.
No, it's literally called Clarisse's bow.
Really? Oh,
yep.
Man. That's
a stupid-ass fuck name.
Well, I'm guessing they couldn't, you know, but still, she has her bow. It has might at 11, and I forget what the special effect is.
It's basically Dark Breath from Corin F.
Oh, okay, so it's Dark Breath, but in bow form. Got it.
It would probably be called like Dark Bow Plus for all I care.
Yeah, it should probably be called that. But anyways, of course the things you're looking at here, I'm pretty sure this is actually like George's build. Honestly, it looks a lot like it, or at least something close to it. But
yeah, I know he has Seal Attack, but not Darting Blow.
But I mean, outside of that, let's see here. 31 attack is not bad. That's of course without the weapon. Speed at 34 is also not very bad.
In fact, I believe it's like the third fastest archer.
Yeah, she's close. She has a good showing. It's just that she's going to require a bit of upkeep to actually get her to be, you know, the best she can be when it comes to an archer.
Yep.
Especially when you're battling against Takumi and Cordelia for that higher spot.
Yeah, Cordelia and Takumi are definitely higher than her. George, a bit less so. She's literally climbed with one more speed, and like you switch around Res and Def, which, okay, I mean, what a great change! 25 for 20, woohoo!
Yep.
But the main point is she's a bit faster, which means she has a bit more chance to quad with a Brave Bow, which is sadly the bow that every archer should use.
Yeah, right now Brave Bow is pretty much the only one everyone uses. I mean, let's see here. Takumi with it, overpowered at times.
I'm using a regular Brave Bow Takumi, and I literally beat Tempest Trial entirely deathless all the time. My Takumi has currently 4,714 SP. Woohoo!
Ugh, god damn it.
I'm literally pulling from the Vantage banner to get a Brave Bow Plus.
Yeah, that's pretty much all that's good for right now. And I'm not really looking forward to the Fury build. Honestly, she seems like, I would say, an A+ right now, for me.
Yes, that is where I would rank her.
Because
together with George and Klein.
Yeah, because while she has great skill, I mean not great stats, at least good enough stats, her skills falter. She's going to require a lot more work, and
well, I mean, even like I don't consider weapons and like inherit when I do this, and she would still be A+ because to me she's a bit better.
Oh well, I'm still saying that even if you were, she's still A+ even with, you know, all the items you can add, because when you compare her to, you know, Takumi, Cordelia, she's not going to be able to match them, not at all.
Takumi's a bit more consistent. I'd say she's worse than George also.
Yeah.
But better than Klein. She's like between the two.
Yeah, she's good enough. She'll be an interesting... I was kind of hoping for a bit of a stronger showing when it came to colorless units. I don't mean any bad things towards her, but...
In general, JHB units are often hit or miss.
Yeah, and unfortunately we have a hit, which seems to be Legion, and this, of course, has to be our miss, which kind of sucks, but... I mean, we can't always have, you know, like, Camus and Xander back-to-back.
I mean, it's still a really good thing to get, because, like, my account did not have a colorless before I pulled that attack minus Bright Cordelia, and I also pulled a Kagero. But before, like, the Bright banner, I did not have a colorless. I started this account, like, about after me...
Oh yeah, I mean, it's good to have a colorless, and she will definitely be that if you need it. So, I mean, she's A+. That's still pretty good, and she can definitely put up a fight. So, it's just
the best part of this is she is accessible.
Yes, and hopefully her Grand Hero battle won't be outrageous in some way, shape, and form. So it'll at least be a little bit more accessible. So
I'm looking forward to see. What is going to be the banner for them?
Oh, that's a good question, actually. I mean, Ah, that's a good question. We'll be seeing that soon. All we know is that they're in there. The banner summons, of course, but that's all we can really tell. We do know that Fury's coming, a banner based on Fury, and...
Ooh, Eldigan at the same time as Inata. I love pulling a 5-star Inata instead of Eldigan.
What about a Yagan? Because I'm pretty sure he's in there. He has Fury.
Yeah, I know. And Bartray, Pornstash.
Oh boy, that's gonna be a really sad something.
The worst part is, I kind of want to pull a Jagan, and it's purely because I want fortified cavalry.
Yeah.
I no fucking Jagan on either my alt or main. It's fucking awful.
Oh boy. Alrighty, well that's our look at these 2 new Grand Hero battles in depth, at least when it comes to the heroes that come from them. Chances are Legion or Clarisse will actually show up as soon as, I wouldn't say this weekend, because usually it takes a week to do it, but it could be. I mean, we had Camus like right after.
Let me check how much time there is left. Oh, 1 day left, so...
I mean, they usually announce it like a day before, actually, so...
They say 1 day left, but in reality it's like 1 day and 3 hours or something.
Yeah.
So it's basically like 2 days. So I'd say like in 3 to 4 days.
Yeah, I would say either this week or next, but I'm probably going to go with more next week, because that's usually how this works. Usually they release these heroes on Friday evenings, I've noticed, at least for me. And we'll see. We'll see what happens, and I hope you guys, got some takeaway from this, and hope, if you did, leave a like, and also that one hope, if you happen to want to help me out here again, I do have the capture card installed. I just haven't been able to fiddle with it too much, so we'll work on that. But for now, guys, I'm Sages, that's Jay, or Kitty.
Meow!
It's terrifying at every time. See you guys soon.
Meow!
Yeah, okay, now that's even worse.